Hey everyone, in today's video I want to cover MaxFi.tech, but before we move on I just have to mention that I am not a financial advice. Everything what I'm saying here is only for education and entertaining purposes. All this stuff is very risky, guys. You know, all the crypto so risky, okay? So do not even consider investing if you cannot afford to lose it, right? So bear in mind. All right, so let's move on. MaxFi, okay, MaxFi.tech, that's the official website. And what you can do with this one, okay, you can automate, it's an automated crypto yield on base, right? So that's on the base, right? So earn yield on your crypto while you sleep, okay? Deposit your Bitcoin, Ethereum, or stablecoins. Our smart rebalancing technology earns you trading fees automatically. Really cool, right? Trading fees automatically, guys. You know, I don't know if you are into this, like LP creating liquidity pools, right? So let's say that you are doing that. I don't know, maybe I was doing that for some time on Meteor, okay, so on Solana network. So basically what you're doing, you put in, one side the LP pool, or two sides LP pool, okay, you put the Solana on one side and the token on another side, and you just provide the liquidity to the people who actually are trading out there, right? And every time when somebody will use that liquidity pool of yours, you are getting the trading fees, right? So this one is actually doing that on autopilot, basically, okay? So you're earning yield on your crypto, right? While you sleep, trading fees automatically. Very cool. This is not a new idea. One of the new ideas might be that this is done automatically, and you don't have to go and rebalance your pools. You don't have to look at after the impairment loss and everything else, because this one is actually looking after that for you, everything, right? So you just deposit, you earn, and you can then withdraw. Okay. Obviously, guys, you just have to be very cautious, because all those projects can go to zero anytime, right? But this one looks very promising. Okay, so developers are seems to be a legitimate people, and also it has the very nice documentation. Okay, which I will be covering very shortly now. And the thing is that this project is quite popular. It's getting more traction, put it this way, okay? And more and more people are talking about this, and more people actually are making those referrals, okay? Like every project when it comes to crypto, okay, if they bring the volume into it, okay, there is more potential that this project will grow and will stay sustainable for a longer amount of time, okay? Everyone, even yourself, can go into the referral link. I'll be leaving my referral link inside the description of this video, so if you can use it, it will be absolutely fantastic. It will be much appreciated, but everyone can do it. Okay, so once you log in, let's say that you decide to use my link, which I will be very much appreciated, then you can go to refer. You log in with, obviously, with your wallet, then you go into the refer, and you copy, and that's your unique link. Okay, you can share around, right? So let's go quickly and see. I'll do this, what you call it, let me see, where is that documentation? Here we go, down. So documentation, okay, so we can here you can learn everything about this project. It's really cool. Read through. I really highly encourage you to go through it. All right. You got security audits, risk and disclaimers. Obviously, they are very transparent about the risk and disclaimers. And here you go. I am talking about the rebalancing. Okay, so when your position goes out of range, this is all pure rebalancing of your LP. Okay, I'm referring to a Meteora because I was doing this type of LPing on Meteora, so I exactly know what they're talking about. Guys, if you don't know, you just can go and search online, or you can ask me. I can create a video for you. But the thing is that it's nice to understand, and you should understand before you move on inside those type of projects. But the thing is that this one is actually saving you a ton of time, because you don't have to do that manually. They can do it for you, right? So when your position goes off the range, okay, traditional balancing immediately swap your tokens. Yeah, that's absolutely 100% true. This happens at the worst possible price, right after the extreme move. This is exactly true, okay, because your balance, it should be your people should be in balance, okay. If the price sharply moves, okay, this rebalancing should happen, okay. So you get equal amount of let's say USDT or USDC, to, let's say, Solana or something like that. Okay, so there must be rebalance. Okay, and that happens, but usually that happens with the worst possible price. Okay, because this moves the rebalancing happens right after there's a sharp move, right? So traditional rebalancing flow. Okay, price moves up, exits range. Okay, you are holding 100% token B, swap at the high price, buy token A back at the top, create a new 50-50 position. Okay, that's what I talk to you guys. 50-50. You should be equal there, right? So, and you just permanent, you just there's a occurring permanent loss, that's so called, right? So that swap crystallize your loss permanently. Okay, so you're losing money here. Okay, so that's the traditional rebalancing cost for it. So swap fees, obviously, every time you're doing that, you just have to go and pay fees for this, right? The same way, like you're making money out of people's trading, out of people fees, which they are equal to amount of trading trades they are making. Okay, same here. If you do this swaps, you also there is also trade occurring, and you also have to pay a fee for it, right, guys? So it's between 0.3 to 1%, right? Slippage, very important. Okay, between 0.5% and 5%. Okay, max sandwich attacks. Okay, 0.2 to 1%, and a crystallized impairment loss between 1 and 3%. So total per rebalance between 2 and 6%. That's the total cost for you, okay? And now, how MaxFi rebalancing works, right? Max rebalancing, instead of swapping, MaxFi recreates a single-sided position at the price boundary using only tokens you already have, okay? So MaxFi rebalancing flow, okay? Price moves up, exits range, you are holding 100% token B, no swap, repositioning range to touch current price, wait for the price to drift back. AM naturally rebalance you, earns fees the whole time, impairment loss deferred, often reduced, right? This is really, really cool, okay? So at the market trades back through your range, the AMA naturally rebalancing you at the better average prices, and you are earning trading fees at the entire time. And this is the way actually how the MaxFi works. That's why, when it comes to the swap fees, there's $0 swap fees according to you, slippage zero, math standard attacks impossible. Okay, there's $0. So protocol fee 15% of earnings only, right? So that's how they actually charge. Okay, that's on their earnings, right? So the thing is, cost on your principal zero. Okay, so there's nothing. Let's say that you put in $1,000 or $2,000 there, there will be no cost for you on that principal. On the earnings, they're charging 50%. Very transparent, very cool. Nothing else, and you don't have to worry about all other bits and pieces. Okay. And there are other things which they are being explained here very clearly. I highly encourage you to go through it. Okay, very, very cool. It's something a very nice, transparent way of actually showing you what this project is about. And for example, like auto rebalance versus manual. Okay, so when you auto rebalance enabled, when your position goes out of range, MaxFi automatically repositions after your configured delay. Okay, with instant rebalancing. Okay, 0 hours delay. Positions are repositioned within minutes. Okay, best for passive LPs who wants hands-off management. And manual disabled, your position won't auto rebalance. Use rebalance now when you're ready, or let it act as a limit order. Okay, best of active traders limit order strategies. You got a choice, guys. Here, okay, very cool. You can do it automatically. You can keep it manual. It's very, very nice. Okay, when I was starting off doing those LPs, there was only manual way of doing that, and it was very, very time consuming. You have to keep an eye on it. You couldn't go out of your just you couldn't leave it for a few hours even and go away, out of because those LPs were going out of range very, very quickly. Okay, so and then they started slightly introducing those auto rebalancing platforms, and MaxFi is one of those, and I think it's one of these platforms which they are really cool right now, and one of the best out there, with very promising this is a very promising project. As I said, like developers are really cool. Sounds like very legitimate guys. Okay, but guys, you always do your own research. Do not trust me all the way through. This is based on my research. I'm not a financial advisor. You do your own research. But the thing is that they have very nice videos. For example, here you can go through, watch them all. Okay, they talk about all those things here. Very transparent. Okay, they teach you how to do it. Okay, how to set up a liquidity pool. What is impermanent loss? Okay, what is a liquidity pool beginner's tutorial? Okay, how I find high yield DeFi pools and so on and so forth. That's really really cool. You should go and try it yourself first by doing your research, and then if you decided to do it, yeah, you might even consider to use my link, which I will be very appreciative. Okay, so for example, let's do LP back test simulator. Okay, test concentrated liquidity strategies with real historical data. Okay, so let's go quickly and do this Uniswap. For example, we go into the poll on Uniswap CBBTC, right? And there's a pool of CBBTC USDC. Okay. The thing is that let's say that we want to go, like for example, aggressive. You got a couple of three strategies. Okay, conservative. Okay, wide range, steady returns. For example, this is a range, right? So the range is very wide. Okay, so if the price goes between here and there, you are still inside this range, and that's fine, and you still make money out of the fees. Okay, if it goes out of the range, obviously you're not making money. Okay, you have to do it. You have to rebalance it, you have to open your new pool and so on and so forth. Okay, but for example, okay, if you want to make more money, okay, doesn't work like that every time. But the thing is that the idea behind it is if you go aggressively, okay, with this, so you choose in the tight range with the highest potential. Okay, for example, presets are optimized per pool using on-chain liquidity data. Moderate is recommended for most users. Okay, balance risk rewards. Okay, the thing is that if you go into very aggressive, okay, so let's say that the price moves both ways, 1.2%. Okay, within the 1.2 minus plus, okay, you're still in the range. But if they go and move out of the range very quickly, because this is something which is absolutely crucial to understand, guys. If the price moves out of the range more than 1.2 percentage both ways, okay, you're out of range. Okay, if you go moderate 3.6 and conservative 15%, this is all which you should be aware of. Okay, if you're inside the range, you're making money. You're outside of the range, you're not making money. Okay, so let's say that you're going conservative. Let's say this, all right. Rebalance delay. Okay, 1 hour. Let's say, okay, I'll do 0 hours. Okay, I'll maybe do 0 hours. All right. Time period for 365 days or for 30 days. Okay, let's say that you're 10k, and you will be making like a total gain of 1,000. Okay, that's the estimate. Oh, guys, this is an estimate of the 29 days return 10%, right? So realized APR 227%, projected APY 235%. Okay, so compared to holding, okay, just hold CBBTC it will be giving you plus 7.32%. MaxFi LP 10%, so outperformance 2.72%. Okay, so MaxFi LP is outperforming by holding only this CBBTC by 2%. Okay, but by nearly 3%, 2.72, right? So that's very cool, right? So you should understand this bit. If you don't, I highly encourage you. Once again, guys, you should go to videos, watch them through. Or you can obviously find some information on YouTube. You can also ask me. I'll be more than happy to help you out. With another video saying, how to understand those type of things, right? So yeah, guys, thank you very much for watching. The thing is that if you want, you can go ahead and start like on the protocols on Uniswap or Airdrome or PancakeSwap. That's all what you can do here. All right. So I'll be starting off with this project myself. Okay, so I only joined recently. Okay, and I decided to do video right away to start spreading the word about. Okay, because more people are using it. Okay, there will be more money flowing in. and the project will, by doing that, will be doing better, right? So guys, once again, thank you very much for watching. Any questions, leave it down below. Not financial advice, and I talk to you in next video.